All right, all right. Hello to everyone streaming with us on Instagram as well as on Facebook. So I'm going to jump right into this. I'm going to introduce myself to you all. Some of you guys know me, some I may be a new face to you. So my name is Keisha K. Reynolds. I am the CEO of K&R Communications, which is a branding and a digital marketing agency located in Hampton Roads, Virginia. We specialize in a 5 point area, that being um, branding and brand development, graphic design, web design, email marketing, social media advertising, as well as social media marketing. And we do that for the entrepreneur, nonprofits, and churches. I am also the president of Empowering Her, which is a women's empowerment brand for business and self care. And that is why you are here. We are continuing our productivity series, which is a mini series that is going to help us to stay encouraged during this time that we are currently in as it relates to COVID-19 and our lives being completely new to us. So the last two episodes that we did talked about balancing a new norm. And then we also talked about how you can practice self-care during a crisis. So now we're going to talk business, okay? So now I'm going to be talking about surviving business in a crisis, 4 ways to scale and market. So I'm going to jump right into the conversation. So the first thing that I want to point out to you all is to get creative, right? So now more than ever, we really have to showcase our creativity as it relates to marketing our business. We want to continue to thrive and survive in business, even though we are in the midst of a crisis. And there are ways to do this. And we've started to see what this looks like in the digital landscape. So I really want you guys to flip your mind to digital, like digital everything. How can you continue to connect with your audience? How can you continue to offer your products and your services so that it is relevant to them during this time and that you are really meeting a need? So we know that everyone is online right now. We have seen all the TikTok videos that we can see. We are creating challenges on Instagram and Facebook. I saw a new challenge today that is like, show me blank color that's in your phone. So pink or blue, and then people are posting pictures with them wearing pink or blue, or an item that's pink or blue in their phone. So right now we're really trying everything to keep ourselves entertained. But as we are keeping ourselves entertained, for those who are in business owners like myself, business owners like you, or someone that you may know, we have to find ways to keep afloat, and we have to find ways to be productive because our livelihoods depend on it, right? So you want to flip your mind to everything digital. So one of the ways that you can do this is to develop an email series. So while people are working from home and they are on their computers and they are homeschooling their children and they're doing all these things, they're still checking their emails. So you want to develop a series. That series may be to very simply reintroduce yourself to your audience. What are your services? What are your products that you have to offer to them? As well as what are some discounts that you can provide to people during this time? But not only discounts, not only getting money, but what are some free things that you can do that will help you to establish yourself as a thought leader around the area that you are the expert in? So how can you really add value to people in this season? That's the thing that is going to help you once we move past COVID-19. How are you adding value? People remember the fact that you have added value to them, right? They're going to remember once they get the dollars flowing back in that you helped them when they really needed help, right? So you really want to figure out the way that you can add value to your target audience. And a good way to do that is using email marketing. Create a series that you sit down and you come up with in an hour time span. And that series can run for a minimum of a week, for 2 weeks, however long you want to build that out, right? So That's one way to do it. MailChimp is a free email marketing system that you can use today. If you don't have it, you need to go ahead and get it. There are other systems that you can use that will help you to build out a email marketing campaign for you to interact with your audience and add value. Another way to do this is to use text message marketing. So some of you may be on someone's text message marketing list where you get their information directly to your phone. So if you decide that, hey, I'm going to put on my own mini series, just like Empowering Her is doing this productivity mini series, you can put on your own mini series. So every time you go live and you provide that live content, and you do something to add value to your audience, you want to get it in front of them right away, right? Because people are at home and they're watching Netflix and they're on Hulu and they're just scrolling down their timeline, but you still want to find a way to catch their attention that brings them back to your business, your brand, so that you can add the value that they need during this time. So the first point was to get creative, flip your mind completely digital, find ways to add value, reintroduce yourself to your target audience, as well as doing a text message marketing system. If you want to know about that system, send me a direct DM at _Keisha K. That's KEISHAKAY. So I'm gonna move into the second point. And you can also send me a message on through Empowering Her. I'll respond that way too. So the second thing I want to talk to you all about is use social as a driving force during this time. Yup, everybody's on their phone, like now more than ever. And you have to consider during this time that video is king. That is why TikTok, which has been out for a few years now, is now blowing up because people are creating and curating video content that is relevant and relevant to how people are feeling at this time. So how can you intertwine your brand experience into that? So I see that I have one of my friends on Instagram, and she's a photographer. Listen, what I saw someone do on Instagram is that they decided to use the iPhone feature where you can FaceTime and take pictures, and then they edited the pictures. So like literally video is king. So they were taking pictures through the phone and then flipping it onto their editing software and editing the pictures, and they came out crystal clear and crisp, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. So how can you use video in this season for your business, if it is TikTok, or if it is going live on Facebook or Instagram, or if it is creating some completely out of the box thing that you can do to use video? One of the things that yes, she said, I saw that genius idea. One of the things that we also want to consider now is that our social media platforms are using hashtag campaigns to encourage you to share. So YouTube right now, this week, they launched a campaign called #WithMe. So they are encouraging people to do everything at home with me. So that campaign looks like cook at home with me, do yoga at home with me, meditate at home with me, right? Do X, Y, and Z at home with me. So they have this whole campaign that's going on right now on YouTube called #WithMe, where they want you to stream live and allow your audience to be a part of the experience that you are providing, and tell them to do it along with you. What better way to do that? Because then you have people commenting and sharing their experience that they had with you. So if you decide that, hey, I'm going to bake a pie today, so I'm going to encourage all of my followers to bake a pie with me, right? I saw that one of our community experts has learned how to crochet during this season. So she's learning how to crochet. So that could be something that she shares with her audience. Say, crochet with me, through her YouTube channel, if that was something that she wanted to do. So find something that you can do that's relevant to your business and encourage your audience to do it along with you. Another thing is that Facebook and Instagram has a filter that is called #StayHome or stay at home, #stay at home. So anytime you put that into your Instagram stories or your Facebook stories, you can use that filter, and then it goes out to the Explorer page. So if you have a public page, it goes out so people can find your page if you use that filter. So that filter again is called #StayHome or stay at home by way of Facebook and Instagram. So you can encourage people to do activities with you through those platforms also. The most important thing with video is that even though there's a lot of video content being produced right now, you want to have a strategy. You're still representing your business. So you don't want to do something that's completely polar opposite to what your brand values are and what you stand for, right? So you want to have a strategic approach to your video-based content. So really take the time to outline what does that look like for you and how can you bring that back so that it also adds value to you as the business owner, okay? So that second point was use social as a driving force. Also, video is king during this time and beyond. Video is king on social in general. The third point I want to talk about is to collaborate and partner. So find a brand that you can collaborate with that will help you to reach your target audience. One way to think about this is what freebie can you offer right now that will help your audience? Think about that. What is a freebie that you can offer? That can be a check sheet, right? That can be a mini ebook. That can be a full ebook. That can be a 15-minute call with you, a strategy session or a consultation. That can be whatever it looks like for you and your business. So how can you collaborate and partner with another brand that helps you to reach your target audience and offer them something free so that you can get them back to that first point, right? Your email list so that you can begin to cultivate that relationship. So when people are back at the point where they are ready to spend their dollars, and even right now, people still have dollars to spend, so don't think that they don't. But once people feel comfortable when everything is back up afloat, then you can make your pitch, right? So in business, we know that we're constantly pitching and selling our services and our products, as well as our value that we provide to people in general. And they don't have to buy anything from us, right? But just the essence of who we are provides value, and it always provides a return to us as a business owner. So the last point, so that third point was, who can you collaborate and partner with during this time that will help you reach your audience, okay? So I'm going to encourage you all that y'all can collaborate with Empowering Her. We have this productivity mini-series. It originally the goal was for it to be a 4-part mini-series, but if you have something that you can add value to our audience, we have a membership of about 60 women. We have a platform that has over 5,000 women on Instagram, 2,000 on Facebook, thousands in our email list, etc. If you want to collaborate with us to showcase your expertise, right, to add that value to our audience, but also in turns, it gets you the exposure that you need in your business and it gets you in front of your target audience, then do that. Reach out to us. Send us an email, info@empoweringherbrunch.com. DM us on Instagram, write me on Facebook. We can collaborate. So find an organization or a brand or influencer that you can partner with and collaborate to reach your audience during this time. The fourth and final thing that I want to talk about is to use the barter system, right? So this is a system that most business owners, especially when you first start off, you're very familiar with this barter system. And you don't want to overuse it, okay? But you could use the barter system. Maybe someone has a good or service that you can utilize in your business that they can offer to you either at a low cost or that they can offer to you free in exchange for something that you need from them in business, right? So use the barter system to your advantage during this season. So if you need to have, I don't know, I'm just going to keep with photography because that's in my mind. If you need to have a photo shoot, who is a photographer that you could collaborate with? If you need to learn more about your marketing, who is a marketer that you can collaborate with during this time to trade your service, right? It needs to be something that is of equal value to both of the business owners who are trading their service. It's like, oh, I really need that. How can I add value to you as you add value to me? That is I can't stress that word enough, right? During this time when everyone is uncertain about everything, everything's up in the air, but how can you reinforce your expertise, reinforce your business, reinforce the goods that you sell to your target audience that adds value to them during this season? So my 4 points again was to get creative, flip your mind digital completely. The second thing was to use social as a driving force. Video is king. So if you're uncomfortable with video, y'all, just take a deep breath and go live. It's going to be okay. I'm still uncomfortable with video, and I've been pushing myself to do video for the last 2 years. And here I am in front of you today. So just take a deep breath, pray about it, write your talking points down. I get my talking points on my screen, so I know what I'm talking about and I can flow in the conversation. So yes, use video in your business. And then that third point was to collaborate and partner. Find an organization, find an influencer, find a brand that you can partner with during the season to reach your target audience. And then fourth thing was to use the barter system with an entrepreneur that has something that you need and you have something that they need, so that it is of equal value to both of you as you grow during this season. Don't become stagnant. Don't give up. Don't feel defeated. This is now the time to grow. Maybe there's something that you need to learn in your business, right? Something that you said before, like, oh, I wish I had the time to ... Well, now you have the time to do it. So use this time to learn what you need to learn. Use this time to develop a strategy if you don't have one, a marketing plan. Use this time to scale your business. Yes, you can still scale and market during this season, and you have to find the ways to do that. Use the 4 tips that I just shared with you. So if you guys have any questions, reach out to us. I also want to encourage you all to stay in connection with one another and to be a part of a community. So here at Empowering Her, we have an online community, which we call the Power Circle, and it is a membership-based platform. And we have members all across the United States who have different expertise in various subject matters, right? So I want to invite you all to click the link in our bio, go to empoweringherworldwide.com and explore our membership so that you can be in connection and in community with other women so that you can continue to learn, grow, and win even now when we're in the midst of a crisis. So thank y'all for joining. I hope to see you all on our next series. If you want to collaborate with us, let me know and we can grow together. So again, thank y'all for joining, and I will see you next time.